Happy holidays! From Kelsey and I, Tonto back there, and Dusty down in Tucson right now at a friend's house. Happy holidays, and thank you so much for watching and supporting us. We really appreciate it.
Yep, thank you, and we hope you enjoy this episode.
Bye.
I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is our rolling home Dusty. We hit the road full-time a few years ago to follow our dreams of driving around the world, and we headed south. We did it! COVID brought us back to the States, but there is plenty of adventure to be had here while we wait out the pandemic. So come along and enjoy this crazy ride we call life.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and
Sure sign it was cold last night. The entire lake is ice. That's wild. I guess there's some gaps that aren't ice, but yeah, I think winter's coming in Alaska. I'll give you guys a close-up shot. It's kind of beautiful, but also a little disturbing considering we probably have a couple more weeks up here.
Good morning! It is...
Good morning.
Not raining.
It's not raining.
But it doesn't look
it's
too hopeful.
It's a high of 40 today.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not at the high yet.
But we're going for it. We're going to try to make it.
It's going to rain this afternoon.
Yeah, we're going
it
to get
says.
wet.
Could rain any minute. But we're going for it until we're either freezing our butts off or we get it done.
Yeah. It's nice and clear. The glacier is beautiful right now.
Yeah.
But it's definitely looming, impending rain everywhere around, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. So
we're super motivated right now. Check back soon to see our motivation.
And this morning, the whole lake, you filmed that, right? It was like frozen over. How crazy is that?
I know. Well, I was trying to calculate, like, okay, I wonder what the starting temperature will be on the truck this morning. And when you see a frozen glacial lake next to you in a glacier, I think you know it's below freezing. The truck did great though. Lithium batteries did great. No hiccups yet. No even errors within their internal sort of battery monitoring system. So, okay, so far so good.
Just walking.
Just walking. Trying to look at our little map.
We made it up here, and a nice local named Mark picked us up and gave us a ride all the way up here. So that was awesome. Thank you, Mark.
He operates we should give him a shout out because that ride is going to mean we're going to see so much more.
Yeah.
The Blackburn cabins.
I think so. Yeah.
I will correct it with the thing down below here on your screen.
Yeah, we'll put a link below. Yeah,
but it's cool.
Nice.
They have little cabins down there, and then
with free bikes, which is cool. So you
with
can
free
ride
bikes to go, explore around. Which this is one of those moments when carrying bikes would be a pain. 99% of our travels. And then you see this road that's all shut down. And you go, oh, if only we had our bikes.
Easy.
So yeah, we're at Kennecott now, and we're gonna check everything out.
And he said it's not supposed to rain until 5, so maybe we'll be okay.
Hopefully, maybe.
Okay, pretty amazing view up here. And then that. It's pretty awesome. And the mountain, the glacier, is starting to disappear. I think it's snowing up there, and I felt a few drops down here, so we'll see how long it lasts.
So, yeah, we're gonna do, I think let's go to the glacier first.
Okay.
Because that's furthest.
Okay.
And then on the way back, we can do this road and a trail through town and along the mill and all that kind of stuff. See that switchback right there? That's all a tourist loop that you can do and see more. So we can do all that, but let's head for Glacier first, I think, in case it got rainy or any of that.
Sounds good. dragged ourselves away from the actual ghost town to make our way
To the glacier.
to the glacier. So we're gonna try to get up there, and then we'll come back
Yeah.
and see the ghost town. But so far,
Just glancing the ghost town's amazing.
yeah, it's so cool. It's like the sound is so like dampened.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a amazing view in every freaking direction around here.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot go wrong. Crazy. Just mind-blowing that all this is ice.
Yeah. We're surrounded by ice.
Yeah.
I don't know, are we on it yet? Not quite,
no,
huh?
No, still rock.
Yeah.
Just hard to believe that this was mine. I mean, it's one thing to just take a leisurely hike up here and check it out. It's another thing to think that each of these canyons, there's a named mine trail that goes to each. And the thought that you had to do that before you even got to the ore. But then once the ore even gets to the mill site, I mean, you're still so remote.
So
you're
remote.
in the middle of nowhere.
And it's such a harsh climate.
And they built the railroad out in like 2 years or something like that. It's ridiculous.
I'll show you the view.
Wait to step onto it with you.
Yeah, I didn't want to miss you stepping onto it.
1, 2, 3.
We're on the glacier!
Woohoo! Super cool. Well, get to it. This is all pretty grippy because there's so much rock. You know? Careful.
What?
I think that's actually it. But that's so much stuff that's been pushing that it's so much rock. This is now more ice than rock.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out if you walk over the edge of it to get to that thing good photo. Let's just see how far we get this way. No, this is all.
There's not even water in there.
I thought it was water. I thought it was floating.
I know, I touched it.
In all the photos, I think, what'd you mean?
We're on the
Amazing.
glacier.
Amazing. The view just got, with this layers of, you know, snowfall, some dirt, snowfall, some dirt, snowfall, some dirt, compact it down. Just
crazy.
ridiculous. And it's carving this valley. And all that's ice, even though it looks like mostly dirt. That's all ice. Ah, it's amazing. Yep. Totally amazing.
Feels so smooth and icy. It's so weird that that's the ground. Crazy.
Amazing, so amazing. Shoes work pretty good. No spikes, but no slippage yet. Well, actually, right here, slippage, so hence why we're stopping. But up to this point, got me further than I was thinking it would. Pretty rad. Just love the contrast, you know, between that white, sort of the lines of stratigraphy from all the years of compaction and dust and then snow and then dust and then more snow, and amazing. Can't believe we get to do this. Yeah, it's pretty special.
It's pretty cool.
That's amazing. I mean, the big glacier back there.
We're on a glacier and it's slippery just like it's ice. It is ice.
Wait a second.
Hold on a minute.
We're just gonna keep rotating until we fall. It's crazy, all directions. I mean, it's just so pretty.
And
there's
it's
no
so
one.
quiet.
We're the only people on the glacier.
Yeah, which is really cool.
And
over there it's pretty, and over there it's pretty, and
right?
over there it's pretty.
And back at the glacier, because it's amazing. So
we did it. We made it to a glacier.
yeah, after some of the other ones sort of being closed down, or like the exit glacier was super touristy. I mean, it still would have been beautiful, but
and this is
it was
touristy in the right time of
no,
year,
exactly.
but
That one, it was just still had buses, and
Yeah.
so that nothing makes us want to go somewhere else more than buses.
yeah, we just love the crowds of tourists.
Yeah.
It's our favorite.
So I think we're gonna head out. It's really cool, but we know rain's on its way, and we don't want to be up here when it
We've been up here
rains.
for a little while, and I think it's going to be slow going getting back down
Yeah.
because we don't have crampons.
Just by the moment as it gets warmer, the ice is getting slicker and wetter.
And also, we're getting colder because it's like you've been on it, so it's just like
Yeah.
radiating cold.
My feet aren't that cold though.
No,
huh?
my feet are not
It's
that
weird.
cold, but
I expect them
you
to
definitely
be
feel it's cold.
numb.
Standing on a big chunk of ice.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna head back and do some more exploring on the way back
Yeah.
and check out the mining town.
And I'm looking forward to hot chocolate when we get back to
Yeah,
the
sounds
truck.
good. Bourbon sounds pretty good too.
Bourbon and
we should have
hot
brought some
chocolate.
up actually, but oh well.
What about Bob advice comes into play yet again. Baby steps down the glacier, baby steps back to the trail. It's so slippery.
Like once you clear it away, if you could get down to it, you know?
Yeah, I bet like clearing a chunk away would be pretty cool. Feels appropriate to sing Christmas carols while walking on a glacier. So that's what we're doing as we walk down the glacier.
Amazing.
That's okay, it's so cool to be up here.
No, maybe that's it over there. I don't know. Wow. See if I can get a shot without the sun. So I think this is the hospital. It was the only white building in town. All the rest were painted red because it was the cheapest paint at the time, supposedly. Wild. You hope they can save it, just because it's the one different building. You can see the old white paint, what's left of it. Everything else has been sort of redone. This looks like they're mostly just trying to shore it up until they can do something more with it.
The camera surely cannot capture the views. Wow, there's a lake down there that has icebergs. Hey Tim, do you see the icebergs in the lake? That's so crazy. There's a lake with icebergs in it that you can see from right here. In this town, there's just so much constantly to look at. Like, I can't capture all of it for the camera. It's really cool to walk around here. Really, really cool. The town it's amazing. And the views. Wow. I'll try to capture what I can, but if you can, you should come here yourself and see it for yourself, because yeah, wow. That's all I can say. It's starting to get colder. I think the weather's rolling in. It feels like snow.
So that's where that goes. It's wild because, you know, all mines of course have tons of trash, but just being such a big mine has such big trash.
Yeah. All right, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Really worth the time to come up here.
I mean, for either. Like, if it was just the Kennecott mine, it's
Totally.
worth it. If it's just the Glacier, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Altogether, it's just overwhelmingly large amount of awesome.
Totally.
And then if it was prime season, I think you can go inside some of the buildings,
Yeah.
which would be
with
cool.
a certain tour group,
Yeah.
I think you can.
Even
or
just
company.
like the office quote.
Yeah.
You could tell one section of it was very old building. It had the old hand-hewn logs and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, crazy awesome.
And now we begin our
4 mile?
walk back. At least
Walk
it's
back.
mostly downhill and on a road, so it's
It's
pretty
true.
easy. But it's getting cold,
Yep.
and I'm looking forward
You can tell the rain and the snow is on the way.
to some hot chocolate. We'll see if we get wet on the way back too.
Maybe hot soup.
The night up over Mars, you trim the tree that put up a star. I wear a sweater, it's down to my knees, and you will kiss the freckles on both of my cheeks, and we will sing our own Christmas song.
We made it back to Dusty,
We did.
and he started. Now he's warming up.
Of course you did. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was really cool.
Totally worthwhile, even though we added an extra 4 or 5 miles or 6 maybe to the normal hike.
Yeah.
Totally worth it, and it was so nice with no one around.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. The weather got pretty chilly at the end there.
Yeah. After all that hiking and moving, you know, when you're bundling up more, it's got to be getting cold because you're moving
Yeah.
and you're not even standing still or anything. Like when we were up at the top standing still on the glacier, I wasn't cold.
No, I was less cold than when we
Yeah.
were walking back, actually. So
Storm's moving in, I think.
I think the snow's a coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. What a good day. Glad the weather held out for us. We didn't even get a drop of rain on us.
Yep.
Maybe 1, maybe 2, but not 5.
Very strange. I have to be in the car with this one. So I think we're just gonna put out the road and just cruise and enjoy the warmth of the car, and then find a nice campsite, and then tomorrow, hopefully we can make tomorrow all the way to Valdez.
That'd be cool.
We'll see how open it is. I think it's much more of a working town than Seward, although there's tourism there too, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping a little more will be open, because both of us decided that like paying for a meal sounds pretty amazing since we rarely do that.
Yeah.
We'll find fish and chips or a hamburger or
Sounds
something.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see where we end up tonight and what we see. We don't know.
I'm so tired. So sore.
I know.
Like,
Our minds were blown after seeing that lynx. How cool. After that, we drove a bit further until we found a nice spot and settled in for the night. Warm soup and all. The clouds were looking pretty ominous.
The coffee's boiled. Your eyes like fire reflect the glow of the morning snow. For peace we pray by Christmas Day. Woo-hoo. The world is still, and I'm a the stockings hang without your name. For peace we pray on Christmas Day. Woo-hoo. For peace we pray on Christmas Day. For peace we pray like Christmas Day.
Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed this special holiday episode and that it brought you just a little bit of cheer. We'll see you next week.
careful. Careful. Cut. Take that over again.